I'm gonna kill that voice in my head.
I'm gonna grab the moment.
Yes, you are, and so did Norway. Should we talk about it?
Let's do this.
Norway definitely grabbed the moment during their first rehearsal at Eurovision 2017. Aleksander was vocally on point as always, and this has elevated from Melodi Grand Prix. That's mainly because the background seems less purple to me. There's a lot more black, and there's that contrast between light bright, dark mysterious. They've also kind of enhanced their face masks. I think they illuminate now, and it's less scary. In Norway, I was like, this is way too Silence of the Lambs serial killer. Now it's digital and cool. I think it just feels cohesive. It feels current, contemporary. The camera cuts work. He's wearing, Aleksander, the exact same outfit from Norway, so they haven't changed.
What he's been wearing the entire time, I think.
Yeah, so they haven't changed too much, but they didn't need to. I think the not splatter effects, the kind of 3D imaging of the masks, the animals, it works better now. It's less distracting. Whereas in Norway, I thought it kind of erased them. Now it enhances them. I think this should go through for sure.
Yeah. It instantly, in a way, reminds me of Sweden in that it's slick and well produced, but not hugely exciting. But of the kind of electro pop chart-ready songs in this semi-final, so I would include Serbia and Macedonia, this is the one with the best chance of qualifying. It's the slickest production, it's the best stage show, it's vibrant and bright. The masks give it a bit of a twist. During the first run through, we didn't see, they kind of have special effects on the screen where there's kind of glitches and flickers, and then there's kind of animals projected in kind of the shapes of JOWST mask. So we got to see that on the second run through, and I thought that added a lot because beforehand it was just like he was doing a guest performance on the X Factor, because it's a great stage show, but there was no storytelling.
Yes.
I definitely think that it needed those graphical glitch effects, because otherwise it felt very empty on the first run through. It didn't grab me, grab the moment, but the second time we saw it, it definitely did. Unfortunately, we didn't see the third run through again, but that's something production-wise that we're having issues with here today. But very good, really. I thought, you know, it's not changed a lot, so anything that we kind of have said kind of still applies, really. There's minor changes, which again have elevated it slightly. And you know, it was one of my biggest growers at the time, and it still is. It's still very much up there. Aleksander sounded great. One of actually the best vocal performances, just in terms of how solid he's been the entire way through. And again today here, he got the camera right every single time on the first run through, which I don't think anybody else really has. Like, it's very, very rare. Maybe Artsvik did, but otherwise, you know, that was a very, very good, competent performance. And it does stand out, you know, that those... Purple isn't used a lot up until this point. I think there's flashes of it in San Marino. I mean, so far today. So far today, though, like, and there's a big gap between him and Nathan.
I think the vocals are very smooth. They're very comforting, and yet they're still just a little sexy. So it toes a line in a very nice way. I also think that this song, it has inspirational lyrics, but it's not cheesy. Because so often when people preach perseverance, etc., it's like a little cloying. Like, for instance, the Jacques Houdek song, which I do like. It's a little cloying and like, oh my god, saccharin, I'm gonna get diabetes. Whereas you don't feel that here. You just feel like these are cool dudes who want you to slay every day, all the time. In any case, is it going through? I'm sorry, I don't know what I was waiting to say.
It's competent and it should go through.
It should go through. I think it will, but there is a bit of a niggling thing in the back of my mind thinking maybe not. But I do think it should go through.
I was slightly worried ahead of this, just in recent weeks. I was like, ooh, is it going through, is it not? But I do think it will go through. There's just something very contemporary about it, which I think juries will respond to, and he's a competent performer, and the staging looks cool, so well done. In any case, that's what we think. What do you think? Do you want to see Norway in the final? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Grab the moment and hit the subscribe button.
And make sure to like and comment down below.
And we'll see you later. Bye! Tuck, tuck, tuck.